Hey guys, what's up? This is Booking Bronco again with another Booksy Biz tutorial. So today we are going to be covering three things. One is going to be sharing your profile link. The second is going to be sharing your QR code. And the third one is going to be what I refer to as the direct reservation link. They all are pretty similar, but function a little bit differently. So that's what we'll be covering today. Full disclosure, as always, I am a full-time employee of Booksy as of the time of this recording, but this YouTube channel is my own personal project and is not affiliated with or sponsored by Booksy. So the views and opinions I express here are strictly my own and do not reflect the positions, views, or opinions of Booksy. So let's get right into it. For the profile link, you're going to get the app open, bottom right, profile, and then you're going to go top right to where it says share profile. Once you're there, you'll see that this link at the very top is going to take people, as you would expect, to your profile. So when I say take them to your profile, we're looking at something like this. So this is going to be the case if you open it up on the web. You can see it's taking them to my profile. You see my cover photo, services, reviews. It has all the normal information that you would expect to see if you are sharing your profile. So that being said, that is only if you share it and someone opens it on the web, which most people will not. If you share your profile link with someone to their phone, which 99% of the time you are going to do, when they try to open the profile link, it's going to ask them to download the app, which is fine as long as you know that they're going to be prompted to download the app. So just keep that in mind. So let's go back here. We're in the share profile section, same as we were before. You can copy or share the link directly. Nothing too radical there. If you go a little bit down though, you're going to see this profile QR code. So if we go into here, you're going to see this QR code is going to be generated, and this QR code is going to function the same as the profile link. So if someone scans this and goes to the website, just like that it takes them to, just like you would scan any QR code, that website is going to be your profile link. It's going to function the same as before, where it takes them to your profile. If they're on the web, it will open up the profile. If they're on the phone, especially if they're scanning a QR code, probably going to be on their phone. They're probably not scanning it with a computer, just saying. So if they go to your profile link on their phone, it's going to prompt them to download the app. Once again, that's fine. You just need to know that. And that's going to be the big difference between this profile link and QR code and the next link that we check out, which is going to be the direct reservation link. Final things on the QR code, though, you are able to share the QR code directly using the share button. And if you're planning on printing out the QR code to put up on like a window or a wall, you're going to want to use this download button. The reason being that's going to give you a printer-friendly PDF that is going to maintain the image quality. If you try to do a screenshot and then just print the screenshot out, there's a good chance that the photo resolution will not maintain the image quality to a level where it is still able to be scanned. So if you plan on printing it out and blowing it up bigger, you're going to want to use that download button. If you're only planning on putting it on a business card, you're probably fine to just take a picture of it because the image is going to stay small on your business card. The main thing is if you're going to make it bigger, use the download button. So that's everything on the QR code and the share profile. The other thing we're going to talk about is going to be what I call the direct reservation link. So the direct reservation link is very unique because rather than taking someone directly to your profile, which they will be prompted to download the app if they're on a mobile, it's going to take them to this screen instead. So see this screen, it's only going to say select services. It shows the name of the business, and then it shows only the services. And from here, as long as they have a Booksy account, they're going to be able to book directly with you. So why is that important? The reason that's important is that it's taking one step out of the process. One of the main things that we use the direct reservation link is putting it on Instagram, because we all know that if you're on Instagram, you find someone that maybe you would like to book with, you click on their link to book with them, and then it asks you to download the app. Will some people do it? Yes. But there's going to be a certain percentage of people that will not download. They're going to be like, oh, I have to download an app. This is stupid. I'm not going to do it. Fair enough. That's just how people are when we're talking about lead generation, lead conversion, converting people who find your account, click on the link into paying customers. The less friction that you can have in the process, and by taking one step out of the process, we're going to make it less friction. That's going to lead to more bookings. So that's the whole idea of the direct reservation link. Where do you find that? Good question. You can't actually find it inside of the app. That is going to be something you need to contact Booksy directly for. Normally, when you sign up, someone should reach out to you, and that's one of the most important things, they should get into your hands. But if not, that's okay. You can reach out to Booksy support directly and just tell them, hey, I want to get this direct reservation link that I heard about that will let me book, that will let clients book with me without having to download the app. They'll know exactly what you're talking about, and they will be able to get that to you, no problem. So just a quick recap of what we covered today, guys. We got the share profile link, takes them to your profile. We got the QR code, which functions the same as the share profile link. It's just in a graphical scannable format. And then the third one is going to be what I call that direct reservation link, which the huge plus of that is going to be allowing people to book directly with you without having to download the app. This is some very critical stuff because these minor details can make a big difference when you're talking about conversions from Instagram, or even the other case where direct reservation link can come in handy is with maybe less tech savvy people. Maybe they're a little bit older. You do still need a Booksy account to book with you on Booksy. Of course, that's just standard software security protocol. If there isn't some type of filter, we would just get spammed with all sorts of garbage. So there has to be some filter. You do still need a Booksy account to book with a vendor on Booksy Biz. So we're talking about the clients here. They need a Booksy end user customer account to book with you on Booksy Biz, but they won't need the app. So that's a really big plus, and that can be a huge help to converting more people to booking with you. So that's going to be everything, guys. This is a little bit longer than a video. I try to keep these under 5 minutes, but this is just such a critical topic. I wanted to make sure you guys understood it very thoroughly, and these minor nuances that make a really big difference when you're talking about these different links, share profile, QR code, and direct reservation. That being said, let's wrap it up. As always, really appreciate your time, guys. If you thought the video was helpful, please like and subscribe. If you are considering subscribing to Booksy Biz as well, I'm going to drop my referral link in the description below. You can use that to get 50% off your first 2 months, and it does help support the channel as well. Of course, one other thing I want to start adding too, if you have anything in mind that you would like me to make a video about, please go ahead and drop that in the comments below. That will help me guide my video making. I do have a rough outline planned out for the near future videos, but I'm always open to any input from the audience about videos they would like to see. So go ahead and drop that in. Other than that, appreciate your time. See you on the next one.